Now, the Fox 61 Weather Watch with Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank.
Looking nice the next couple of days. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds, and I think generally a little bit brighter and warmer, especially heading into Thursday when highs could climb into the upper 60s. But just in time for the weekend, we have more rain to time out for you both Friday and Saturday. I don't think it's going to rain for 2 days straight, but we'll see off and on periods of rain through both of those days. And then we dry things out for the second half of the weekend on Sunday. Sunday will turn breezy. The winds have changed, so to speak, pumping in some cooler, not only days, but nights as well. We could see our first widespread frost of the season heading into next week, which is kind of about time at this point. Partly cloudy skies as we head through the evening tonight. We're looking at overnight lows dipping back into the 40s. Tomorrow we're looking great. We'll see highs in the low to mid 60s. I think we generally start the day off a little bit brighter, kind of like today, and then we'll see more clouds bubble up as we head through the midday into the afternoon. The one big change, though, is that I don't think we'll see any showers come out of this like we have the last couple of days. And then I think it's the brightest heading into the day on Thursday. But watch what happens for Friday. We'll see increasing clouds with a rising likelihood for rain. So we've got a storm system developing in the mid-Atlantic. And as that area of low pressure comes up into New England, it will start to intensify. Right now, it looks like the heaviest rain may end up being just to the north of Connecticut, but I'm still expecting just about an inch of rain across the state. I think seems like a pretty good bet at this point, at least on the higher end of things. The good news is we're not expecting any flooding. I keep saying this like it's a good thing. Yay, no flooding. It should be yay, no rain for the weekend, but we'll take what we can get. High temperatures close to 60 degrees. I also don't anticipate any damaging winds with this storm either, but we will start to shake some of the leaves off the trees heading into Sunday with gusts up around 35 miles per hour as that cooler air starts to come back in. We'll see high temperatures in the 50s. You might have noticed, maybe just a little bit, that the days are starting to get shorter. They have been for quite some time now. In a week, we start to see the sunset in the 5 o'clock hour. That's shocking, right? Well, in 3 weeks, we're down into the 4 o'clock hour. I know, you're like throwing things at your TV set now, hoping that my weather graphics break again. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast. We've got that dip in the numbers heading into next week. High temperatures in the 50s. Look at those low temperatures dipping back into the 30s. I think the coolest morning is going to likely be Tuesday morning, when we'll see overnight lows that'll be dipping back into the 30s pretty much statewide. I think even for the Connecticut shoreline. Taking a look at your shoreline 7-day, highs will be in the mid to upper 60s, highs in the 50s next week starting on Sunday. We're going to talk a little bit more about that first frost of the season with meteorologist Ryan Breton coming up a little bit later in the show, and how we're a little behind schedule this year. Guys?